Taiwan. This island nation has become a major point of contention between the US and China, and for good reason. Taiwan is a technological powerhouse controlling a massive chunk of the world's super important semiconductor market. We're talking about the tiny chips that basically run everything these days, from your phone to fighter jets. But it's not just about tech. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province that needs to be reunited with the mainland, while Taiwan sees itself as an independent democracy. The island of Taiwan, a self-governing democracy, sits at the center of a geopolitical maelstrom. While the historical and political reasons for this are complex, a key driver of the heightened interest from both the United States and China lies in a group of tiny, yet immensely powerful components: semiconductors. In the realm of technology, where innovation reigns supreme, Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company, that is TSMC, stands as an undisputed king. Founded in 1987, this Taiwanese company revolutionized the chip industry by pioneering the concept of a dedicated chip foundry. Unlike traditional chip makers who design and manufacture their own chips, TSMC acts as a manufacturing powerhouse, building chips designed by other companies. This ingenious model allowed them to focus solely on the intricate and expansive chip fabrication process, achieving several key advantages. By becoming the go-to manufacturer for a vast area of chip designers, TSMC could leverage economies of scale. They could invest heavily in advanced fabrication equipment and cutting-edge research, spreading these costs across a larger production volume. This translates to lower manufacturing costs for their clients and more competitive pricing. With a laser focus on fabrication, TSMC poured resources into research and development. They became known for their relentless pursuit of chip miniaturization, a crucial factor in performance. TSMC currently leads the pack in producing chips at the most advanced 5nm process, which packs more transistors into a smaller space, leading to faster, more powerful, and energy-efficient chips. Over the years, TSMC has meticulously built the most extensive and sophisticated chip fabrication facilities globally. These state-of-the-art factories boast immaculate clean rooms, cutting-edge machinery, and a highly skilled workforce. This allows them to produce massive volumes of the most intricate chips, a capability unmatched by any competitor. These factors, combined, have cemented TSMC's position as the world's leading contract chip manufacturer, and here's a glimpse of their dominance. TSMC controls a staggering of over 50% of the global market share for contract chip manufacturing. This means that more than half of all the chips designed by other companies are brought to life in TSMC's advanced facilities. TSMC consistently pushes the boundaries of chip technology. They're the first to market with the latest fabrication processes, giving their clients access to the most powerful chips available. From tech giants like Apple and Qualcomm to smaller chip design firms, a vast area of companies rely on TSMC's expertise to manufacture their chips. This dependence highlights TSMC's critical role in the global technology ecosystem. The US has a vested interest in a stable and independent Taiwan, and a significant part of that interest stems from Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, that is TSMC. Here's why. The US tech industry is heavily reliant on TSMC for advanced chips. These chips are the backbone of everything from iPhones and computers to fighter jets and medical equipment. A disruption in the chip supply from Taiwan could cripple major American industries and even national security. The economic impact would be immense, with job losses and potential shortages of critical technology. The US views technological dominance as crucial to its global standing. TSMC's leadership in chip making ensures the US has access to the most advanced technology for its military and civilian sectors. Think of it as an arms race, but with chips instead of weapons. By having access to the latest chip technology from TSMC, the US can maintain a technological advantage over its competitors, especially China, which is also vying for dominance in this critical field. A Chinese takeover of Taiwan and TSMC would significantly shift the global balance of power. China's control over the world's leading chip manufacturer would give them immense leverage on the world stage. The US is concerned about the potential consequences of a China-controlled TSMC. This could lead to a situation where China dictates chip supply and pricing, potentially hindering the US economy and military capabilities. In essence, the US cares about Taiwan because of its strategic partnership and the vital role TSMC plays in maintaining American economic and technological security. China's desire for a piece of the Taiwan and, of course, TSMC pie is driven by a potent mix of ambition, strategic interest, and national pride. Here's a breakdown of their motivations. China aspires to become a self-sufficient technological superpower. Owning TSMC would grant them instant access to the most advanced chip-making technology currently held by the West. This would significantly narrow the gap between China and the US and in this critical field. By acquiring TSMC, China could leapfrog years of research and development, putting them on par with the global leaders. Advanced chips are the lifeblood of modern weaponry. From fighter jets to missile guidance systems, sophisticated chips are essential for military superiority. Controlling TSMC would solidify China's military capabilities and potentially tip the regional balance of power in their favor. Think of the difference between a fighter jet with outdated chips and one equipped with the latest TSMC technology. China views access to these advanced chips as crucial for developing a world-class military force. For China, regaining control of Taiwan, which they see as a break of a province, is a matter of national pride. Owning TSMC would be a significant feather in their cap, demonstrating their dominance in the region and their ability to compete with the West in high-tech industries. China's interest in Taiwan is multifaceted. They see it as a path to closing the technological gap with the US, bolstering their military capabilities, and solidifying their position as a global leader. The situation surrounding Taiwan and TSMC is a precarious tightrope walk with the potential for a major misstep. Here's why the stakes are so high. The island of Taiwan sits at the heart of a long-standing political dispute between the US and China. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province and reunification a core national interest. The US, on the other hand, supports Taiwan's right to self-determination. Increased military activity by China around Taiwan raises concerns of a potential conflict with devastating consequences. A spark igniting a pile of dry tinder, any aggressive move by China towards Taiwan could trigger a military confrontation, potentially drawing in the US and escalating into a wider regional conflict. A disruption in the chip supply chain originating from Taiwan would have a ripple effect across the global economy. Major tech companies worldwide rely on TSMC for advanced chips. A conflict or instability in Taiwan could lead to shortages of these critical components, impacting everything from consumer electronics to critical infrastructure. Think of a domino effect. If TSMC's production is hampered, companies wouldn't be able to manufacture their products, leading to job losses, price hikes, and potential slowdowns in various industries. A Chinese takeover of Taiwan and TSMC would significantly alter the global balance of power. China would hold immense leverage, potentially controlling the supply and pricing of critical chip technology. This could give them an economic and technological advantage over the US and other countries. A chessboard where China suddenly gains a powerful new piece, owning TSMC would give China a significant advantage in the global competition for technological dominance. Finding a peaceful solution that addresses the concerns of all parties involved is crucial to avoid a potentially disastrous scenario. This delicate balancing act will require open communication, international cooperation, and a commitment to maintaining stability in this strategically important region. The future of Taiwan and TSMC remains an equation with many unknowns. Several factors will influence the outcome. Open communication channels between the US, China, and Taiwan are essential to de-escalate tensions. Finding a peaceful solution that respects Taiwan's autonomy and addresses China's concerns is paramount. A complex mathematical equation with multiple variables, diplomacy acts like finding the right values for these variables, ensuring a peaceful solution that satisfies all parties. Fostering international cooperation in chip development could reduce dependence on TSMC. Encouraging other countries to invest in their own chip fabrication capabilities could create a more balanced global supply chain. Think of diversifying investments. By working together, countries could lessen their reliance on a single source for advanced chips, creating a more stable and secure long-term solution. The race between the US and China to develop domestic chip manufacturing capabilities will be closely watched. Technological advancements could reshape the landscape, potentially creating new players in the global chip market. Both the US and China are sprinting to develop their own chip-making prowess. Advancements in technology could introduce new competitors, further complicating the equation. The future of Taiwan and TSMC hinges on navigating these complex challenges. Finding a solution that balances economic interests, geopolitical concerns, and technological innovation will be crucial for a stable and prosperous future. And remember, Taiwan's status is complex, with historical, political, and in the comments below, let me know what you think. Should Taiwan declare independence? What role should the US play?